51 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next.
Go, baby. We got to win this, man. We got to win this.
Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Frankie Montas.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's Trey Turner. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And that's how this game gets started.
Let's go, baby.
The wind of the pitch. That one down the line and foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Siri going back on it. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bryson Stott in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Could have get it to me up.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Harper. Man at first, one away. Foul ball there.
Foul ball.
Hot shot to third. On to second, they get one. Double
Bam!
play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Queens, and today's starter, Zach Wheeler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
I got to be patient in this one. Zach Wheeler's true.
Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The shortstop takes the ball.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Come on. on, man. Come on.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Yeah, I was late on that one. Figured that.
And that skips in the dirt. And that one hammered. Way back there. That one is gone.
Yes.
His 7th home run of the season. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Jesse Winker with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Not in time. He's safe.
Nice.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
We need to bring him around. Come on, we need to bring him around. Take advantage of these while we can. Ah! Take advantage while we can, for real.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fouled off down the right side.
I was late. You got to get him before you start settling in.
And 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Zips it across, and there's 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tyrone Taylor.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Come on, Pete.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Alonso went deep in his most recent game.
I gotta be patient. Be patient because Zach really ain't nobody to play around with.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
On that
0-2. Runner at second. 2 down. Got him. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing.
Look at me, I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose. I make decisions.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Schwarber, 32 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
ball that's low.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
On the ground to first. Off balance feed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out.
He
Keep the
didn't
runner out of
touch
scoring
the base,
position.
man. Damn, he didn't touch the base on first, man.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Damn.
1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away.
Nice.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Come on, guys.
Here comes Real Muto.
One more out, man. Come on, one more out.
And that one is inside. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. And that one fouled off. And that one fouled off.
Come on, straight 3, straight 3.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yes.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Wheeler back to work. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Oh, that's a ball. Oh, thank you. I thought it was a strike. Thank you. Oh.
And that one wrapped foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That was gross. That really was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
Thank you. That should have been a strike.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I thought that was good. That was my fault. I thought that was good.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Come on, Jeff.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed
2 balls,
inside
2
with
strikes.
the curve. And delivers outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up.
Damn.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Max Kepler at the plate.
Fielder, Max Kepler.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Taylor pulls it in
Nice.
on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stop. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper. Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
So the Giants took the Marlins. Sad.
Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Get that pinch count up. Get that pinch count up. Come on.
And there's a ball.
2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes.
Yep,
It's hard to
that ball
tell
went
if
out.
he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice
I really
pitch.
did thought it'd be called a ball. I really did.
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice.
Now batting, designated hitter,
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. Doubled in his first AB.
Come on, guys. Come on.
That one
Ball, that's
outside. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. Wow. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
441 feet.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Hang time. This is 441.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Perfect.
He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
You gotta keep at it more because this is if it's Philly, they could come back. If it's Philly, they could come back. Gotta stay focused. No, it's like a new. Still got no outs. It's like an almost new inning.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good late
No balls,
sink
2
on that
strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up and in. Gonna count 1
ball,
and
2
2.
strikes to
Pretty
count.
standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Marsh moves under it. And there's 2 down.
up next.
2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Nice.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that is out of play.
Wow. Was good, but almost late.
Man on second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Action in the pen down there. Tyler Phillips up and loosening in the pen.
Come on, Pete.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Squirts away a little bit. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third.
Oh, I got 2 outs. Okay.
fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on, two outs. Outside low, 2-2.
Getting that pitch count up, baby.
Rips that one to right. And that is that.
Hit it good before somebody, man.
But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You want this career home run, that's what's up.
That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty.
Come on.
This one in the air.
Nice.
Alonso settles under this one, nabs it.
Nice.
And
1, 2,
that
3,
is
baby.
that.
1, 2, 3,
Down
baby.
quickly
Nice.
go the Phillies. Still down 3-0. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on, give me something.
And he can't come up with it.
Beat it.
And they'll get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He popped out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
Come on, baby.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh, just late.
That one is upstairs.
70 pitches. That's what I'm talking about. Get that pitch count up.
In the air, out towards right center. Castellanos pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now it's Jose Siri. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And look out. That one gets
Right
it.
there.
The second man he's plunked
What's up?
in this
Come
one.
on, dog. Hit me
Here
twice,
comes the
man.
manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tyler Phillips. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered here in this one.
Come on.
That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. And now
Nice.
first and second with 2 outs.
Frankie.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jesse Winker will hit next.
Come on, Jesse.
He's already homered in this game. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Come on, Jesse.
2 outs. In the dirt.
Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Come on.
Line drive. Makes the
Damn.
catch. And that's the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning. And now Brandon Marsh. Montas back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these
0-1.
Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact
No
at
balls,
times,
2 strikes.
and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's foul
Foul
off to the
ball.
right side. Keeps the AB going.
Making me
That
work.
wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Come on, straight 3, straight 3, straight 3.
That one the other
Foul
way.
ball.
And it goes just foul.
Making me work for this one. Come on, straight 3, baby. Straight 3, straight 3. Come on.
Goes
Got
down
it.
looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Really nice pitch right there. He dotted that fastball on the inside and just froze him for the backwards K. Even if he swings, so tough to do
Ooh, that was a
anything with the
borderline
pitch in that
pitch.
location and that velocity. You
Borderline
almost
pitch.
have to be looking hard in with 2 strikes to handle it. And who does that?
It'll bring up JT Real Muto. First offering, and it
Oh,
just
come on, it's a
misses.
strike. Come on.
Real Muto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 Hit Club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. And another ball.
That's a
What's the
strike.
pitch
Come
there?
on.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one in there across
Oh, now
the
you want to call it a
letters.
strike. Come on, straight 3, straight 3.
In the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting left fielder, Max Kepler.
2 down, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. Fly to left his first time. Inside.
Ball.
And that is ball 1.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball. That's inside.
Making me work for this one. Trying to get my pitch count up.
Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it,
Nice.
and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I got it doing good. You force Zach really to work. You force him to work. You force him to work. He's gone. You force him to work. That's what he did.
Swing and a
That
miss.
was
Ugly
bad.
swing right there.
That was
Well,
one's
these
the
Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So a man at first. At the plate, Mark Vientos. And he boots it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes outside. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5.
Come on.
Fought off foul.
Come on, bring him home, Pete. Bring him home, Pete.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Alonso checks his swing.
Oh, no, he
now
didn't.
appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled
That's
a
lie.
swing.
That's
Francisco
a lie.
Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Oh, yeah, he did.
0 for 2 in
sorry.
this one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field
Come on,
power.
we gotta bring these
What I
runners
like
around,
about
man. Come
something
on, man.
being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
Damn.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no
Damn.
errors,
Couldn't
and
get no runs on 2
1
hits,
left
man.
on
That's sad.
base.
Damn.
5 innings complete. It's the Mets
Hate
3
moving runs
and the
around.
Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. This is Bryson Stott. That one pulled foul. The next
Ball,
offering
that's
it.
misses.
Oh, come
And now it's even 1 and 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know what?
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Come on.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, strike out right here, baby. Come on, strike out right here.
Foul ball still.
Yeah,
1-2
making me work.
count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fights
Jesus.
that one away, still 1-2.
Could have gotten smarter. Making me work more. Damn.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Strike three, strike three, strike three, strike three.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo sizes this one up. Hauls it in
Nice.
for the out. One away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a
Oh,
rocket
it
into
hit.
the outfield.
Hit against
Now he'll
the
turn
shift.
for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Damn.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Montas winds and deals. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right.
Damn.
That's back there. Gone.
Jesus. Put him within
A
one.
2-run homer. It's 3-2.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there.
And here comes Alec Boehm.
Damn.
Just
Ball one.
missed. There's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, got this in it, man. Come on.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Castellanos.
Nope.
The
Oh,
next
the strike,
hit
come
takes ball
on.
1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Hammered down the
come
line.
on.
Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do
Come on,
at this
got us
point
in
is
it.
help his team win.
Marsh, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In there. And so now 1-2. That's down and in.
Oh.
Castellanos stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on, got this in him.
This to third, Vientos. The throw to first.
Nice.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Phils
Look
get
how
2 on
Schwarber.
this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
No. And my man Danny Young. Yeah, Danny Young. Have him pitch. Come on, guys.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Come on.
This one red, but foul to the right.
Jesus.
Two the count.
Come on.
And that's
Now it's
outside.
3-2.
And now it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Jeff McNeil digs in now. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Come on, guys.
And that's a strike.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Hammered, base hit.
Nice.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jose Siri now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That clips the corner.
Yeah.
0-1.
If I would have hit that, that would have been a double play easy.
Swing and miss. Missed that by a mile.
God.
And it's 0-2.
Horrible.
In the dirt, blocked. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Come on, guys. Damn.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Damn.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1's the count.
Out to short, Lindor. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. And a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Trey Turner now. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball one there.
Ball one.
A little bit
Ball
high.
two.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Nice.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Romano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches. Out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Come on.
Ripped into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend,
Yeah,
he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. That misses
Ball
the
one, no
zone.
strike.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Winker, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
Well, they just threw
Cleaning
that
out.
Two
fastball
strikes.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept
2 balls,
close.
2 strikes.
Next
We got
pitch
full
misses, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Nice.
And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, we saw a lot of pitches in this at-bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Here's Pete Alonso. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes
Yes.
it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Movement in the bullpen, Tanner Banks preparing to come on if needed. Ross, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's 5-2. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Nationals, before we get to the Nationals, we should sweep the Nationals. And the Diamondbacks are going to be tough.
Young back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. And there's a foul ball. And that one a little below the knees. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, strike three.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Yeah, right against the
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Damn.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. On the ground, right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Damn.
Drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Here comes
he missed
Harper around third. He'll score easily. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Jesus, man.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around.
That's a strike. Come on.
Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Check swing, called strike. Line,
come
and that's
on.
a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. The throw in, safe. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Danny Young won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
I should have brought him up when I was down by 2. I should have brought him up when I was down by 2. When I was up by 2, actually.
Inside, just missed.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Oh, come
Just
on.
missed.
Right now, they're looking for something,
No
hit
strike.
hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one catches the zone. 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
Damn.
Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit.
Number 18.
And first offering is fouled off. Alvarado, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Outside,
that pitch out.
activity in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering up and throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was late.
Right through there, got him. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next for New York, Jose Siri.
Come on, Siri.
Swings through that one.
Come on.
0-1's the count.
That was late. Damn.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
That was late.
And first offering is fouled off.
Damn it.
This one in the dirt.
That one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
McNeil off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. They lead at 5-4.
Come on, Diaz. Come on, Diaz.
And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run.
Oh, you
can't pick it
dropped
up
it,
cleanly.
idiot.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That's out to center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here's Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Taylor makes the grab on the run. So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Late swing, foul to the left.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ripped, but it curls foul. This could end it. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Stays alive.
Damn.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouls it off. Still
Oh,
1-2.
come on.
Gets a piece
Damn.
there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's inside.
In. Ball 2.
Now one
Oh,
miss.
come on.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on
Damn.
and 2 outs.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Check swing, and he
0-1.
went. Strike one. Ground ball,
Oh, come
and that's
on.
through the infield. Here comes Real Muto around third. Here comes the throw. And
Damn.
he's safe. Tie ball game.
That's a big-time clutch performance.
Again, my
Boone.
pitching
Top
messed
of
up
the
for me,
ninth,
man.
your
Again, the
team needs you to
pitching
come
screwed
through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build.
And a base hit around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner
my
from
God.
second scores on the play. And it's 6-5.
Freaking pitching, man.
First and second, 2 outs. Alec Bohm stands in
Yes,
for the
man.
Phillies. Well struck left field. Way back there. Gone. A laser
Diaz,
left.
man.
It's 9-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and he can't
You
come up
dropped
with
it
it.
again.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow.
Yo, Alfonso screwed up
But you
for me,
have
man.
to
No,
applaud
if I
the
could put-
effort
no,
on
I'm
the
gonna put him
stop.
for first
And
base.
if you don't take
I'm
care of the
putting him-
throw,
I'm changing my
it
lineup,
goes
putting
from a
him for
wow
first.
moment to one you regret really quick.
Center field.
Probably somebody play DH.
Siri
I'm
in
putting him for
position.
DH. You cost me this
Brings
game.
it in, and
He
that
cost me
is
this
that.
game.
Phils get 3 on this long ball. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tanner Banks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
My
attacking
bull
these
is
hitters.
screwed up.
Fouled off left side. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2 is the count.
definitely pulling. You're not gonna play first base. Too many mistakes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider
Lost the game
there.
anyway.
Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Tap foul at the plate. 1 strike away. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First base. I'm not going to be at first base. Find somebody else to be first base.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
I had to. If you didn't. I got to pull him from first.
Foul ball. And it's fouled away. On the ground, and this should do it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tanner Banks departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible. Here comes the closer here. Here in the 9th, Matt Strom.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. And they put up the stop sign at third. Probably the right move to not risk the out at the plate there with 2 down.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 9-6.